Hello everybody, it's June here again, and believe it or not, I'm actually back after a couple of days, which is pretty amazing. Please ignore any mess or carnage behind me. My house is crazy at the moment, it's all awful. So I'm just gonna do this haul. There's a lot of stuff here. I haven't done a haul video for I don't know how long. I mean, it is months and months and months. And Christmas happened in between, so a lot of stuff came to me over Christmas, shall we say, via sort of me spending vouchers and gift certificates and whatnot, and me spending money and people giving me presents. So lots of stuff. So I'm just going to trawl through. I've got like a massive load of stuff here to show you, and I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to keep going. First of all, fragrances. I just ate my lunch, so excuse me. Yeah, a lot of fragrances came my way over the last few months. And so they're all kind of, not all wintry ones. Some of them are very much wintry fragrances and others are not. This is what I've got over the last little while. First one here is one that I ordered online and got actually a good value on this on, was it Fragrance X or somewhere? And it is from Creed and it is Original Vetiver. I'm not sure. I think this might be kind of, was possibly conceived as a men's fragrance or a male fragrance. But this is absolutely beautiful. It is a really gorgeous, warm, soft, beautiful vetiver based fragrance. And Katie Puckrick Smells does a really nice review of this, and it was the fact that she smelled it on her friend Alison Goldfrapp, and that's what turned me on to this, because Alison Goldfrapp is one of my favourite recording artists of all time. And I thought, well, if she wears it, it must be cool. And so I sought it out and had a sniff and absolutely love it. It's just the most beautiful vetiver fragrance ever, and I'm wearing it today. Actually, I have it on today. It's fresh and it's just beautiful, so I got that. It is expensive, so, but hey, what isn't? This one here, I got this for Christmas. This is from Eccentric Molecules, and it's the, if I can get it out, it's the Eccentric Molecules Molecule 01, and that's just a little bottle of it. And this is the weirdest perfume of all time. I can safely say that if I spray this on, spray it on, it literally cannot smell anything, okay? Like, I can't smell this on me at all, okay? Once the alcohol is evaporated out of it, literally nothing. Maybe a hint of something. I can't smell it. Whenever I wear this, practically everyone who I meet will ask me, what is that amazing perfume you're wearing? And I'm like, it's Eccentric Molecules. Don't ask me what it is or how it works. I kind of didn't believe it when other people said the same thing, but I got it as a present. So I mean, I don't know if I would have bought it myself. But it is amazing, and but I don't know what it smells like, so I can spray it on someone else maybe and see, but I think it smells different on everybody or something, I don't know. But whenever I wear it, people go, wow, what are you wearing? And so very strange, bizarre concoction. Two Serge Lutens fragrances. You know me and my Serge. I absolutely love Serge Lutens, and I bought these two recently because I was shopping and they were having a sale in House of Fraser, and so I got like 20% off these, so I bought two. The first one is Jeu de Peau, and Jeu de Peau is kind of a gourmand. It's sort of got coconut, it's got a milky note, it's got a kind of a patisserie note as well. It's like really beautiful kind of bread just out of the oven, crusty smell and sort of almondy, sweet kind of scent. and then it dries down a bit more musky. And there's a bit of kind of burnt toffee in there as well, and a little bit of tobacco. It's a beautiful scent. Yeah, it's just really, it's really unusual. I absolutely love it. It's very, very soft and milky and warm. Beautiful for winter. So I loved that at Christmas time. Another one I bought, which I've wanted for ages, is Shaggy. And Shaggy is a beautiful, really intense, sort of like a North African inspired, Moroccan inspired scent. So it's very spicy. It's got, again, the tobacco note, quite a sort of honey note. It's quite smoky, dries down to a lovely, soft, warm scent with kind of a hay note in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is not for the faint-hearted. It's quite strong, but the sillage is amazing, and the longevity. It's just so exotic. It's so exotic. It's very dry as well, and it's absolutely beautiful. I just love it. So Shaggy. My friend Daisy has a terrific review on this perfume on her website, so I will leave a link to her channel below. So those are the perfumes. Hair care products. I don't usually show a lot of these because my hair just does its own thing, and I don't do much with it. But I did buy this. This is called Surf Spray, and it is from Bumble and Bumble, as you see. And it's just great. It just kind of gives your hair a bit of volume, sprayed into the roots, and it just kind of brings your hair out a bit. It's meant to give you kind of like sea spray, sort of, you know, beach waves. Now my hair will never have beach waves, I'm sorry. As you can see, this hair is terminally straight. It is never going to have waves of any type in it. But this just kind of gives it a little bit more definition and a bit more volume, and I really like it, so that's cool. From MAC, a couple of things. A few things from the Après Chic collection. 2 lipsticks. This one is Après Chic, and Après Chic is a beautiful red. It's just a really nice red, and it's a creme sheen, I think. Yeah, it's a creme sheen. So it's a nice sheer red. I'm all into my sheer reds at the moment. So that's that one. And then the other one is Après Chic, Haute Altitude. And this one is a nice kind of nudie pink, and it's a creme sheen as well, so it's lovely. So another nude pink to add to my collection of nude pinks. This one here, this is a pencil, an eye kohl, I think, Pro Longwear eyeliner, and it's called Night Trail. And Night Trail is like it's a very, very dark blue. It's almost black, but it's sort of a dark navy. So that's really, really nice. And the Pro Longwear formula is good. It really does have staying power. What else did I get from that collection? I got Stereo Rose, which I've been lusting after for ages. And I finally got my hands on Stereo Rose. And Stereo Rose is very, very pretty indeed. I'm quite pleased that I bought this. It's a lovely, shimmery, peachy pink. I suppose you could say a highlighter. Would I use it as a blush? I certainly would. I think in the summer I would certainly use it as a blush. Maybe not in the winter, I'm not sure. It's a bit shimmery, you know. Certainly using it as a highlighter at the moment, and I'm really liking it. One eyeshadow from the Mineralized Eyeshadow collection. I thought a lot of them were quite underpigmented and a little bit boring, but this is called Silver Birch. And I think Silver Birch is quite nice. When you swirl all the colours together, you get a really pretty silver colour. It's kind of, it's a sort of silver, it's got some gold reflects in it, and it's just very nice. It's relatively, it's not that sheer, it's sheer enough, but it's a very pretty colour, so I like that. I thought that was pretty nice. So I think that was everything I got from that collection. From previous collection then, this is from, I think, the one of the Christmas collections anyway. I got a couple of blushes. These here, this one here is called Easy Manner. And Easy Manner is a very pale, beautiful pale pink shade. And I really am enjoying that at the moment because it's a lovely cool shade and it's just lovely. I really like it. It looks really, really pale, but actually on the skin, it works. I mean, I'm a pale person anyway, but it really works. It's a satin finish. It's beautiful. And this one here is called Small Vanity. And Small Vanity is a more, what would you say? It's a more kind of a mauvey tone, I suppose. There. It's got a warmth to it though. It's a difficult one to pin down actually exactly what kind of tone that has. I suppose it's more apricot. It does have a nice warmth to it. I really, really like that. So that's Small Vanity. Okay, so moving back in time a little bit, I suppose. I bought some bits and pieces from Illamasqua. I ordered the brush, the highlighting brush, which I mentioned in my last video, my favourites video. And I also ordered this eyeshadow in Truth. And Truth is just a very straightforward taupe brown colour. But it's completely matte and very, very smooth. It's quite a nicely pigmented. It blends really well. I've had bad experiences before with Illamasqua eyeshadows, but these are pretty nice. And this one is actually quite a nice eyeshadow. It's definitely not going to kill you with pigmentation, but it's nice for contouring the eye and stuff and blending in the crease. So yeah, I got that. Let me see, what else? Hourglass. I finally caved and bought the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This is a great primer. I really enjoy this primer. I used my Cara's primer pretty much almost exclusively last year. I used very little else as a primer. Finally caved in and bought this, and it's quite a bit gone out of it already. I've been using it since late December and absolutely love it. It's quite illuminating. It does have SPF in it, SPF 15, which isn't a whole lot. It's oil free and just leaves your skin just like silk. It's absolutely amazing. So loving that, absolutely love it. And it does give you quite a nice bit of oil control as well, because it's surprising for a kind of a primer that I imagine is quite rich in silicone. It's actually doing the job of absorbing oil pretty well. I'm not really getting that shiny in my T-zone using this, which is really cool. So yeah, loving that. An eyeshadow palette from Louise Young. Again, these are things I wanted for ages and I finally just caved in and bought them. This is her Essential Eye Palette #1. And as you can see, this is beautiful. It's got, oh, my nose is so itchy today. It's got 5 gorgeous shades. Really, really nice. And the pigmentation is absolutely amazing on these. There's the highlighter. And then there's this kind of medium brown. And then there's this lovely dark brown. And then there's this black, which is amazing. Well, it's actually nearly black. It's a very dark brown. And then this shade here, which is a very nice kind of warm shade. So these are beautiful. This is a great brow colour. This is a great brow colour. Millions of looks you can do with that palette. It's really, really good. They're all matte and they're just amazing quality. So that's a really good staple item to have in your collection. Excuse me now, I just need to wipe off the unbelievable amount of eyeshadow off my hands. This palette from Guerlain, I could not resist this palette, and I make no apologies for not resisting this palette. I would challenge anyone to resist this palette. This was the Les Ombres Tourando, and it was with the Lou collection that came out at Christmas time from Guerlain. And as you see, the colours are beautiful. There's this gorgeous sort of taupey colour. This is a beautiful sort of peachy pink. This darker reddish brown, and then this gold here. And they're just to die for. Absolutely beautiful. And like Guerlain eyeshadows are very, very pigmented and soft and beautiful and just amazing and perfect in every way. So I bought that. I wore this over Christmas quite a lot because the colours were just perfect for Christmas. They're so warm and just really, really nice. So yeah, that was a complete indulgence, and I nothing to apologise for. So okay, what else? Oh, another Hourglass product. What I bought is the Hourglass Hidden Concealer. And it is the stick concealer, and this is in Fair, which is, I think, the lightest shade. And it's a really nice concealer. It's got like a really good, highly pigmented, creamy texture. Very nice for under the eyes. You know, no sinking into fine lines or anything like that. So I'm still loving my Clinique concealer, but I'm kind of using this. Say I use a tinted moisturiser or something like that. I'm using a little bit of this on my cheeks just to cover a bit of redness, and it's working really well. So it's amazing. A couple of things from NARS. I ordered a few bits and pieces from NARS recently. From the 413 Bleecker Street collection, 2 eyeshadows. This is the eyeshadow 413 Bleecker Street. And it's just a beautiful greyish mauve colour. Sorry, that's just the noise I make when I really love an eyeshadow. It is gorgeous. NARS just do something. They just know how to do eyeshadows, guys. That's it there. It's just amazing. It's I don't know what to say about this. It's one of my favourite eyeshadows for a long, long time. And it's so, you can't appreciate that until you put it on your eyes. And it's just like a little kind of cloud of loveliness. It's just so gorgeous, and it's got a beautiful sheen to it. It's satiny finish. It's just perfect. I love it. The second one is from the NARS 413 Bleecker Street, is the Duo 413 Bleecker Street. And this is a kind of a dusty, dirty sort of purple colour. And then this one here is like a blackened purple with purple sparkle. And this is gorgeous as an eyeliner, used as a smoky liner around the eye. That's the way I wear it anyway, and it's totally gorgeous. This colour is great. If you've got green eyes, it just makes them jump out. It's just incredible. So I love these, and the texture of this is perfect. It's so deep, dark, so gorgeous. So absolutely love that Duo. The other thing I got from NARS was quite naughty, but it's a limited edition thing, and I just wanted it, so I bought it. And it is the Hanamichi Artist Palette. It comes in this amazing black and red Japanese inspired kind of box, and then it comes in this little pouch. And when you open up the pouch, then inside there's your palette, and there's this cute brush, which is actually quite a nice little brush. And like the Accio brushes, it's wrapped in wisteria, I think. And it's quite a nice little brush, actually. It's got a nice little head on it, and it's a nice, dense, proper natural hair eyeshadow brush. So it's quite a nice brush, that. But the actual eyeshadow palette is just amazing. There it is there. Behold the amazingness. It's just too beautiful to describe. There's a black here. This is a highlighter here, a white kind of satin finish, kind of white, which you could use as a highlighter anywhere. because it's not, like, it's satin finish, it's not too shimmery, it's perfect. This is a gold. This obviously is a kind of a pinky red. It's like a vermilion kind of colour, which I will attempt to swatch for you. You can use this as a blush as well, but it's beautiful on the eyes. And then this black, which is just so smooth and pigmented. This is the most beautiful black eyeshadow I've ever used. It's so smooth. It's not at all powdery or dry. It's just smooth and gorgeous, and it has a kind of a slight satin finish, but mostly kind of matte. So this is the Hanamichi palette. Just, I mean, I can't say enough about it. It was 50, I think it was about €50 or something like that, which is a lot. But it is a multi-purpose palette. It is the most beautiful item I've ever bought. It's just totally gorgeous. And these eyeshadows go right the way through. Like, they're not like on top of the white. They're right the way through to the bottom of the palette. So I bought that, and I do not regret that purchase, guys. That was my little Christmas present to myself, and it was amazing. Oh gosh, we're nearly there. Second last thing, a Burberry blush, and I will definitely, I can tell you this now, be buying more of these this year. I'm actually not going to buy a lot of makeup this year. I've made up my mind. But there are a couple of things I want to get. I want to get some Billy B brushes, which I will have to get from the US because they won't ship them here, so I'll have to work on that. I want to get some more Hakuhodo brushes, and I want to get some more of these Burberry blushes, because this is the best blush I've ever owned. This is Cameo. It's number 2. And it is astonishingly beautiful. It's got a very strong smell of roses. Once you get past that, the actual colour is just perfect. It's just totally beautiful. It has a very subtle sheen to it. It's so pigmented and soft. It's the most finely milled powder I've ever come across. And I absolutely adore it. And I'm so glad I tried this blush, because like the eyeshadows, they just have, you know, rather than just putting something in a fancy package and saying, yay, it's Burberry, you know, give us your money. They're actually kind of almost redefining high-end cosmetics. It's weird. It's like they've just put a whole new standard into play, I think. And it's sincerely brilliant makeup. I mean, and that's you know, that's why I have to hand it to them. Like, they could have just put crap in a box, you know, like a lot of companies do. But these are seriously amazing cosmetics, and that blush is just to die for, and it's worth every penny. So, what else? Oh, one more thing, Rouge Bunny Rouge. I've never tried Rouge Bunny Rouge before, so I bought 3 of their eyeshadows, and I got them in this is their little eyeshadow keeper. And this is the eyeshadow selection that I made. This one here is Abyssinian Catbird, and Abyssinian Catbird is a beautiful metallic golden khaki sort of colour. This one is Umber Firefinch, which is sort of a cool toned brown, matte brown, very, very nice. And this one here, if I can just fish it out, is called Solstice Halcyon. And Solstice Halcyon is slightly pinker in reality than it is showing up on my camera, but it's almost invisible on my eyes, but I kind of like that. It's nice as a lid colour. It just gives a little kind of a pinky hue to your eyelid. You know, it's just very, very subtle, but it's beautiful. So that's everything, guys. That's my haul. As you can see, I had some fun in the last few months. And as I say, my wish list for this year is limited. Limited, but I kind of know what I want, and those are things that I am going to buy, and the rest I'm just going to have to leave aside, I think, because I'm actually enjoying using stuff, and now that I think I have a nice collection of some very good quality stuff, and I'm going to enjoy it this year. So that's it really, guys. I am finished. I will try and upload this video as soon as I can. If you want to ask any questions about any of the products, let me know. If you have any comments, give me a shout. Other than that, I will say good luck and God bless, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.